She bit me here and attacked me up here. They both swung at me, but it's not bad. It's just a little bite. The landlord saw it.
No, I stayed in the room because I grew up in a house full of people that fought, and it scares the out of me.
Oh my god, he hit you and he ran back there and tried to call somebody. I'm done. He wants to put me in handcuffs. He needs to be in them too. Little asshole.
Okay. On July 23rd, 2024, officers responded to a call about a 26-year-old Florida woman who allegedly assaulted her fiancé during a heated argument over a prenuptial agreement at their home in Volusia County. The incident occurred in the early morning hours when deputies found the groom with visible injuries, including scratches and bruises, after the bride-to-be reportedly punched, scratched, and threw objects at him, as reported by the Volusia County Sheriff's Office.
She bit me here and attacked me up here. They both swung at me, but it's not bad. It's just a little bite. The landlord saw it. It's nothing bad, but they're both pissed right now. She's gonna say that he started it, she started it, but I can tell you everything that happened if y'all talk to me.
Let's have you wait over there.
I need to go in the back and check on my wife. If I can do that. She's in the back room.
She hurt or something?
No, but I have a dog back there and she will attack if she's not put up.
Okay, go put the dog up.
I'll explain everything.
Is there any guns in the house?
No, but the landlord is in the middle and he said he wanted to speak to one of y'all immediately. You don't need to fight both of them up, though. Because both these two are both fighting. Stop. Don't attack me.
He has animal abuse.
You're going to jail tonight. You and Dustin are both. You're going to jail.
No, he's a psychotic person.
Okay.
No, I went to fucking the drum circle and some lady beat me up. She knew where we lived and then she came over.
Okay, come over here and let's figure out what's going on.
It's nothing like serious. No, this fucking lady, this freaking Spanish lady or whatever, fucking punched me in the face, so.
Gotcha. So nothing physical between you and your boyfriend?
No. I didn't even know this lady. She was just like, you know how the drum circle is. But.
Never been to him. I've heard about him though.
Yeah, you know, it's wild. But anyways, lady just like came up to me and fucking punched me in the face twice. And
no
the
reason?
cop that was on the beach pulled her off.
Okay. Did they make a report for it or anything?
I think they just made her leave.
Okay, so nothing, no report, they just broke everything up?
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to, like, I mean, I understand how people can be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want somebody to press charges against me if I was just an idiot that day.
What's your first name?
Molly.
No, I didn't catch. Is it your boyfriend or husband or fiance?
He's my fiance.
Fiance?
Yeah.
Okay, was he out there with you?
Yeah, for a little bit, and then I made my way off the beach, or I was trying to. I was trying to take an Uber, but my Uber kept canceling, and the third time I finally got it, I don't know if he was well off the beach after that point, but, because his car was, like, way down here.
Mm-hmm.
They both went to the drum circle, you know, down on Treasure Island.
Both. So the guy is your brother, right?
He's my brother. That's his girlfriend.
And he's dating the blonde girl?
Yeah, they've been together about a year.
Okay.
She left a really bad abusive relationship and jumped into this house where they haven't been much better. They drink and fight all the time.
Okay.
I'm just going to be honest with you because I don't want to lie to y'all.
Okay.
They're both going to say their pretty points or whatever because they're both drunk. But, I mean, they came home. Immediately they were fighting over, I walked in the door because I walked down to me and my wife, we smoke CBD stuff, so I buy it from a High Mood smoke shop legally. Okay. So I walked down there, I came back, and I was about to smoke, and I got in the house, and he immediately was like, I can't go back to the drum circle because everybody at the drum circle is accusing me and Molly of raping the kids. And I was like, well, that's never happened. It's people that have problems.
Okay.
So they were drunk, and she was even drunker. They were fighting, and they calling each other names.
They were fighting physically or just like arguing?
You know, arguing.
Okay.
And then he said, I'm not a pedophile. You must be the pedophile. And when he said that to her, she swung at him, and I got in between them right here in this middle hallway back here in the back.
Okay.
And she bit my arm immediately, and I pushed her back.
Okay.
And that's why it's not a bite mark, but she bit me, and then I pushed her back, and I was like, Molly, if you bite me again, I'm going to call the police. I'm not like everybody else in here.
Yeah.
I don't care. I will call.
Yeah.
And then
hold on one sec, dispatch. Team B. Yeah, we've got the party separated. I'm 10-6, 10-4.
I'm sorry. She immediately started swinging and lunging at me, and then he grabbed her, and they started physically fighting. She started punching him, and he started, grabbing her neck and pushing her back. Okay. I was like, Dustin, stop. Y'all are going to fight. And then they ended up turning it into a fight. I walked outside to call the police because I was done with it, and I came back in, and they were in the kids' room. In front of the kids, on the ground, she was biting him and punching him, and he was punching her and choking her.
Let me see the marks that you got.
Like I said, it's not much. Ralph saw it when it first happened. It's just that little bite, and
what happened here? Your arms all red.
That's from her.
Did she hit you or slap you?
She tried to bite me. Slap me, bite me. No, she's been punching me. She has been punching me.
Okay. Do you have any other marks?
No, it's that. Like I said, my adrenaline's going right now. I don't know. I was trying to break them up. I didn't want them to fight in front of the kids.
Do you need
I don't need anything.
Ambulance or anything?
I called the ambulance part for them because I saw that they were both bloody.
Okay.
I saw his back was bloody. I mean, he turned around and punched her in the mouth when she punched him. I mean, like I said, they assaulted the fuck out of each other.
Okay.
There's no lie about that. But
so,
like I said, in front of the kids, that's a whole different story. She shouldn't be doing that in front of those kids.
Okay.
If there's accusations of anything like that popping up, then they're going to come home.
Is there any cameras that would have captured anything?
She's not going to want you to talk to him, but he is very honest if you talk to him quietly, calmly. They came home from the drum circle. That's where it started. I was actually sitting there talking to him because they were yelling at him.
Yep.
Because he said at the drum circle that my mommy hurts me to other people. And that set her off, I guess.
Okay.
And she was yelling at him, screaming him, shaking him, saying, "Why would you say this? I'm a good mom." And then Dustin came in between him and I said, what people were asking you if you're getting discipline. I didn't explain the difference between discipline and being hurt.
Yeah.
And he still said his mommy hurt him.
Okay.
So that's what set that off. But then she started calling Dustin a pedophile, and he started calling her a pedophile. And you know what happens when two people are too intoxicated.
Okay.
And I can't pull them apart. I've tried. And when I came back in this last time, I was on the phone with the police department when y'all showed up. And my brother came out, and he swung at me. He punched me in the shoulder. That actually might be from him, to be honest.
Was that from him or her? Because that matters.
I don't know. I don't know. He swung at me, but the people were on the phone, and I was like, Dustin, if you hit me, you'll go to jail too. Because he's drunk and
so
swinging.
What happened then?
The person on the phone asked me if I was still here, and he ran inside, and then y'all pulled up.
So he didn't hit you after you said that?
But I came inside and yelled at him. I was like, Dustin, the police have heard everything. I'm not going to not call.
Yeah.
And my wife is inside. I've got a dog. My dog's with
Did your wife see everything too?
She didn't, but if you go in there and talk to her, she heard them come back here and fight. She doesn't open that door.
Yeah.
So it's just a word of ear. The landlord.
She didn't see anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Did the female or your brother need medical?
They both might need it. Like I said, his back is all scratched up, and he choked her out.
All right, wait here. I'll be back with you. Domestic cases.
Yeah, because it was
Physical violence.
Yeah.
So we don't have a choice.
It happens within a household.
So if I didn't detain him and arrest it, I lose my job.
I understand.
If that comes back later that she was in fact assaulted by your husband, obviously I can't just ignore the injuries she has all over her body.
No.
Am I saying she's probably lied to me? Probably, but her statements matched up with her boyfriend's, and together it didn't put your husband in a bad position. That's why I explained to him he's being detained, being arrested. We detain people, we arrest people, we unarrest them all the time. Call my supervisor, we walk through everything. He's not being charged with anything.
Okay.
She's going to get 2 charges. As far as the child abuse, that's going to be up to DCF. I don't have enough probable cause to make an arrest for the child abuse.
Okay.
Talk to the child.
Is DCF going to come and do anything about the kids?
They should. That's technically a separate agency from us. So.
Will they? Do you know if that'll be like tonight or in the next couple
Probably
of
not
days?
tonight.
Okay.
If they don't come over in the next few days, like I was telling your husband, you guys can call DCF.
Yeah.
And
make a separate report through DCF.
Well, just reference the report number that what's his name, Dustin has. He has that card with the number and everything.
Okay.
So, is that all you got for me? Okay. Alright, she wanted to talk to me for whatever. So
I can get a hold of the grandmother.
Perfect, which is what she wanted.
Likely. The only issue is if I can't get a hold of her, the only person I can call to get a hold of her is baby daddy.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's in Alaska though.
But he'll have contact.
Well, here's the issue. If I call baby daddy sent 15 guys to my house. Like, he's that guy. He kicked my fucking door off. This is a brand new door.
Then, if you think that's happening, call police.
It will happen, is what I'm saying. He's very vindictive about... He's never let Molly go.
She said she's almost at counties.
Okay.
Did the other officer ever come and speak with you?
a little bit, but they didn't really.
In regards to, here's his stuff. All right, in regards to when everything was happening, was everything happening? Were you out there or no?
No, I stayed in the room because I grew up in a house full of people that fought, and it scares the fuck out of me.
Okay,
I don't
so
like
what?
being
Here's
around it.
the thing. So after she's stating that when he was breaking everything up and stuff, and she was trying to leave, pretty much when she was trying to leave, he threw her on the ground and held her down, and he punched her in the face.
No, she hit him first. I heard it through the door. I heard him hit her first.
And she has a mark on her face, and she's saying it came from
Dustin.
Josh.
That's from Dustin.
Unfortunately, she's saying that Dustin never put hands on her.
She is a fucking liar.
So, that's the situation that we're at right now.
I'm telling you, I heard her hit him first, and he said, if you hit me again, I will call the cops on you.
Gotcha. You heard Josh say that?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Ralph asked Josh to call the cops because this is his house and he's tired of them busting up his house every fucking week, because they do this every fucking week.
Yeah.
They get drunk and they beat the shit out of each other consistently.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back up.
Josh didn't do anything.
I'm gonna go back up there and I don't know if the other officer's gonna come back and talk with you, alright?
He's just trying to protect those kids.
Yeah.
Those kids don't deserve that.
Hey, Dustin. So,
Am I going to jail?
what's that?
Am I going to jail?
No, so, actually, have you seen one of these before? I'm gonna walk you through everything.
Yeah, I have, because her fucking ex kicked my door in.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they mentioned something about that. Before we go into that, though, Dustin, so, during any of the fighting, whether in the house or out in the street or anywhere else, did you see your brother? I know you said he didn't touch or strike you.
I only seen him like pull her off me, and they left the room, but I never heard.
That was in the bedroom?
Yeah. And
did you see anything out in front of the house?
I never. No. My brother.
You weren't out there?
My brother and her, as far as my knowledge, were never out front.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay. She's telling us something a little different.
My brother, as far as I know, never physically laid a hand on her other than just grabbing her arm and pulling her off me because she was beating the fuck out of me in Ralph's room.
Okay.
I was in that liquid, coffee.
So we'll do this one step at a time. I'm going to go through this with you. Domestic violence packet. There's a lot of good resources in here. If you get a chance tonight or tomorrow, go through this. Get a hold of CASA. If you do want to do anything with injunctions, there's information in there on that.
Let me ask you
I gotta finish this, and I have a lot of stuff we have to cover.
Go ahead.
So, a lot of good phone numbers. Is that us? 14?
No.
Okay. A lot of good phone numbers and resources here. It's gonna have the date, case number, my name.
Okay.
So there's that. So now we're on to the next.
What is your name?
Rodkey. It's a Rodkey. Officer Rodkey. Yeah, I know your glasses.
Roddy?
Rodkey. So like Rodkey.
With a K?
Yes.
Okay, I see the K.
You can keep that. That's yours.
Okay.
So at this point, your girlfriend was placed under arrest for domestic battery against you. Obviously, you guys are in a relationship.
I don't want to press no charges.
It's not up to you. It's the state of Florida. Every one of the 50 states is like that.
Is her kids going to go to DCS?
That's what we're going to talk about next. She's going to jail. That's that. She did say she wants the kids to stay here with you. She said you just have to contact their grandma. Do you have her number?
I might need to figure that out. Because even if I went in my phone without like my brother's help or somebody's help,
or maybe Ralph can help you.
Now, I know we're on a bunch of different topics right now. Obviously, I won't. Because I'm not trying to get myself in any kind of criminal trouble.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But could I have somebody, if she does make bond, could I have somebody bond her out? Is that a thing?
That's up to you guys. Yeah, you can do that.
Well, I don't know how this works, man.
You can do that tomorrow if you want.
Listen, I haven't dealt with cops in almost 13 fucking years.
Discuss the kids right now?
Yes.
The caretaker of the kids, you're willing to take care of them, correct?
Well, I'm going to have my help of my brother and his wife because I can sit with them I can make sure they're safe, and all of that stuff. There's no harm or anything as that goes. The biggest thing is I just need my brother to kind of help me.
Okay, so
I don't have my glasses, so like I just need to make sure that tonight they get to bed, and like I said, we get a hold of the grandma, and I can go from there.
Do you know where your girlfriend's fanny pack and where her glasses are?
One of the lenses, because like I told you, when she tried to get up, she took her glasses off, folded them, and then used her fist or her hands to get up off the ground, and one of those lenses popped out.
Okay.
I don't know, and I know she's just.
Okay. So that brings us to our next thing. You will have Ralph here, and you will have your brother's wife here.
Is my brother getting in trouble?
Your girlfriend told us that the marks on her face and her eye injury is from your brother. So your brother is going to be going with me tonight.
No, he didn't hit her.
It's physical violence. Once again, she did
Fortunately, they went out of your sight.
Yes.
You don't know what happened after the fact. She's stating that he's the one that...
She said that, and she said she does want to press charges. That's her decision. I mean, that's where we're at. So it's going to be you here, Ralph here, and your brother's wife. So are you still able to take custody of the kids?
Yeah.
Take care? Okay. That's all we need.
Before this all goes down, can we talk to Randy? Because this might change things. If Josh goes to jail, she might want to leave.
Who might?
Randy's
wife.
the wife.
I don't have my glasses, man. So
Well,
I'm not saying the kids won't be like taken care of. They will. I can literally see like 3 inches in front of me.
Yeah. And you can bond her out tomorrow or whatever. But.
Well, I'm like I said. I don't have my glasses, so I can't bond her out, and I don't have no money.
We're gonna take care of what we need to inside, and then we'll come back.
We'll come back and talk to you when we're done with that.
Can
okay?
y'all ask her, his
what,
wife, to come
We'll
out?
bring her back
here. What does
here.
her fanny pack look like?
I can show you, but
Show
I
us,
can't.
yeah.
Fucking
You know where it is. Bring us to where the fanny pack and
know.
glasses are, so that's done. Actually, we'll wait till he comes back. Or
I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want her to go to jail. I don't think this situation is.
yeah. So there's the one on your leg. I see. Did you get hit?
This one.
That's
happened-
not from today.
No.
Okay.
This is.
Okay.
That is.
Do you have any on your arms?
That is.
Okay.
Everything on my back
You got
is.
a bunch on your back.
My
Okay.
face. Anything on my face.
No. I don't
Just
see
redness.
anything. Did you get hit in the face?
Well,
or
I got
anything?
punched like 20 fucking times.
Okay.
But that's the thing. I don't want to say that. I don't want to get her in trouble.
Okay. Well,
This whole
like I said,
thing
I
is
gotta
stupid,
document your injuries here.
The whole thing has to do with money.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it goes, man.
Listen, I found out 2 days ago my landlord wanted to give me everything, but he told me there's one big thing to this. That if me and her decided to get married, which we have talked about it,
Yeah.
he wanted me to get a prenup.
Okay.
As soon as I mentioned that, the first second, which was 2 days ago, I got punched in the face. Immediately.
Did you call the cops?
No.
Well, you should have.
No
My
offense, but I
girlfriend
grew up in
punched
North
me in the face. I would've.
I grew up in North Carolina. Like, I'm not trying to talk shit, but I grew up in the country.
Yeah.
What happens in your house stays in your house. But I also agree to never, I don't not lay my hands on females. That
Well, I
is
know
not,
some North Carolina cops. They got hired with some here, and they'll tell you the same thing. They're some big boys.
I do not hit women. My dad beat that fucking in me. I'm not trying to be a dick.
Let me get some photos here.
Well,
It's just this leg from today, right?
I don't want her to go to jail. I don't want her to go
Well,
to jail.
I still gotta take these photos of your injuries.
I don't think she's an abusive person.
How about your
I just think
chest? You got,
Alcohol is.
Chest is just like look straight at me. Look up at me. Yeah, like that. Just hold still. So
When
that never
his
happened.
brother came out and wanted to scream at us because he thought that Dustin hit me because I came home from the drum circle after I put my kids into my friend's car.
Okay.
And I told him, I'm like, drive the kids back. I'm going to deal with this lady that I've been dealing with at the drum circle since last time.
Okay.
And she punched me in the face.
So, your first name is Molly, right?
Yeah.
So that never happened with Dustin and your son? You're 100%
No,
positive?
no, 100%.
Okay, then I'm not going to worry about that.
Yeah, no.
I had to start with that
I would
because obviously...
100%. Yeah, that would never happen.
Okay.
So I had my friend put my kids into the car because some lady was trying to take my son off the beach, which Dustin said he had seen this lady previously that was on the beach. And so I told my friend Chris to bring the kids to the house and I would meet him there in an Uber. This lady decided to punch me in the fucking face at the bathrooms.
Okay.
And, you know, like, get on top of me, and, like, my friend Lily got her off.
Okay.
And so I took an Uber back to the house. I walked through the door, and Dustin, yeah, he was kind of upset because I was a little bit late.
Okay.
But, like, his brother seen me and seen my face and was like, oh my god, he hit you, and he ran back there and tried to call somebody thinking that his brother was abusing me or some bullshit.
Okay.
Friggin', she acted like he was being abused or something. And
Okay.
I never met this lady. I was at work at the time. I ended up at the drum circle, leaving work to deal with this fucking lady.
Okay.
And I met her again today.
Okay.
For the first time, anyway.
So when you guys were arguing here, did you and Dustin end up fighting at all physically?
No, not physically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all of your injuries are from the drum circle, you're saying?
Yeah, giant black lady.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So
I don't know her name, but she's probably in your records, because she said that she was a part of DCF. When I showed up, I talked to the cop, and they just said they took her into custody. I don't know what her name was then.
Okay.
That was probably, I don't know, February or March. Or when that lady tried. She was DCF.
Okay.
And I never seen the lady.
So
I just talked to the cop at the time.
So at no point tonight did Dustin put his hands on you or touch you?
No.
What about Josh? Other than the bringing you to the ground, holding you there, which you said you did not want to press charges on.
I don't want to press charges on that, but yeah. He acted like I had to stay here. I was just trying to come and sit outside and get away from whatever the fuck he was trying to say. And I kept trying to tell him everything's okay.
Yeah.
You know? And then he dragged me to the ground and said, the cops are coming, the cops are coming. And, you know, you guys were here. But, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous, man.
Okay. I know, the bugs are ridiculous. I'm like covered in mosquito bites. I feel like a little kid that got lost
This
in
is
the
what
woods.
sucks about living right next to this, like, bog thing.
Yeah.
The Pinellas Trail. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hear ya. Do you have her demos already?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
she's 5429, no priors. We
Oh, she has no priors?
No priors.
Oh, I thought you said she had one prior. Okay.
No, Dustin and Joshua do.
Oh,
And
okay.
I have their information for the priors. We already spoke to her father and got his address. If that's the case for her and the kids to go over there, we already have a backup plan for that. And she already called him and let him know that they might be going that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First name's Molly, right?
Yeah.
All right, Molly. You go ahead and stand up for me.
Yep.
Are you okay?
This is a little numb, but yeah.
Yeah. Is that a lighter you have in your hand?
Yeah.
You just stand up
It's,
to her.
your friend's lighter, I'm sure.
Oh, I'll give
My
it
friend's
back.
lighter.
The
Oh,
other
Oregon's
dude.
lighter.
Yeah, I'll give it back.
Okay. Go ahead. Just place your hands behind your back for me, if you could, please. And then we're going to explain everything to you. I've just been
Am I being
detained right
arrested?
now. We're going to talk about that here in a second. And we'll go from there, okay? It's just one thing at a time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't understand what's going on right now.
I'm going to explain everything to you. I'm not going to leave you in the dark on it. She's got to double lock the cuffs so they don't tighten up, because that does hurt. I've had that happen.
Sorry.
To myself. No, before I got here, I thought they were like related to the Hogans, like the famous ones. Go ahead and face the tire.
Okay. I just gonna make sure you got nothing on you.
Yep. I'll search you. Do you have anything on you? Needles or knives or razor blades or anything?
I don't do drugs, so
Okay.
I don't stab people.
Oops. Alright, have a seat in there. I'll explain everything to you. Okay. So, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your designated?
What's that?
What's your designated?
314B.
Okay.
Let them know I'm 15. So, right now, I'm going to be placing you under arrest for domestic battery.
Against who?
Against Dustin. I've got Dustin, his brother, and Ralph all telling me that that's
what the fuck?
That what? Can't finish explaining everything to you. I've got all three of them telling me that that's what happened, and that's where we're at. So you have no priors, so it's just going to be a misdemeanor domestic battery. You'll have a bond, and you can probably get bonded out before you know it. Now with your kids, do you want them to stay here, or do you want us to call someone? You've been cooperative and cool with me, so I'll work with you.
They're pressing charges against me, even though they did shit to me. That's fucking cool.
Well, so actually, Molly,
I didn't do shit.
your Dustin told me he didn't want to press charges. But with so we got two things going on here. So we're just talking about the domestic battery. So your boyfriend said he did not want to press charges. However, because you two are in a relationship, he doesn't really get the choice to. It's the state of Florida. It's not optional for him, so I'm sure he's not going to be happy. I have no doubt he's not going to be happy about this. So that's one thing. Also, Josh told me that you injured him.
Oh, whatever. He dragged me to the ground and fucking punched me in the face. That's why I have a black eye. And I said I didn't want to fucking press charges on this stupid asshole.
Do you?
No, I actually do. I'm
do?
done. He wants to fucking put me in handcuffs. He needs to be in them too. Little asshole.
Okay, Molly.
Are we serious?
So you're saying
Are we
Josh?
fucking serious?
Molly, so you're
I know.
saying that Josh punched you in the face?
Yeah, I know. He dragged me to the fucking ground. He said the cops were on their way, and he punched me in the fucking face because I was trying to get up. And yeah, I have nails, you know? I scratched him. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Like,
Where?
fucking A, dude.
Which part
I
of
have
your
two
face
kids,
did
and he has the what
Which
part
side?
of my
Like
face?
your left side or your right side?
The side with the black eye.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a photo. Hold on
I'm
real
so
quick.
fucking done with these people. I'm so fucking done with these people. I'm done with being the bad person. I take care of everybody. I'm so fucking done with this shit, bro. I don't deserve this shit.
Did anyone else see Josh?
I can't even go to college now.
Did anyone else see Josh hit you in the face?
Only
no?
Dustin, I think.
Okay.
I've never done
This
anything.
car over here.
You just said I didn't have to sit in the police car. You said I
Well,
could sit down inside.
That was before you.
Because I've never
started.
been arrested before.
Okay.
I was sitting here back and forth with my mom. What am I going to jail for? She hurt her kid. I just told you everything my brother did. I don't understand how I'm going to jail.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm obviously not just making stuff up out of thin air.
I didn't even put my hands on her or the kids or anything.
Okay.
I don't understand what's
Face
going
the
on.
tire. Do you have anything on? No.
I don't know if I have anything on me. I was about to go to my room and
Do you
sit
have
down.
like needles?
No,
or
I don't have any of
knives?
that. I don't have a record. I don't have
Do you
any
have
of
a
that.
razor blade?
No, I don't have any of that.
Okay.
That's
What's
my
this thing?
headphones.
All right. Do you want those to stay here?
I want to give everything to my wife, what I was trying to do.
All right. I'll give it to her.
I've never been in trouble, though, so I
This
don't
can go to
understand
your
why I'm
wife.
getting in trouble.
Do you have anything else on this side of your body?
No, I don't have anything over there.
Okay. Switch.
My wallet right here.
You
And
want
I've got
that to
keys
come
in the
with you?
front pocket.
Where's your keys?
If you're taking me to jail, I want to know why I'm going to jail right now. You can't take somebody to jail without... What did I do?
Josh.
We're gonna explain.
I've never been in trouble in my life, though. So my brother doesn't go to jail for beating the shit out of her in the yard, and she beats the fuck out of him, but I go to jail for calling the police.
Where'd you
This
say the
is-
keys are?
I
They're in your wallet?
I thought that's what they were, right here in the front pocket. Right here.
Right here?
It's my lighter. You got to give it to my wife.
Okay. You have like a belt on?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't appreciate you touching my private areas either, goddammit.
It's a search, Josh.
I don't care. I didn't do anything wrong. Please tell me what I'm going to jail for.
Have a seat and I'm going to tell you. It's literally everything you want to know. All right, put your feet in. We're going to talk about it.
You just now told me you were going to tell me this isn't fair.
Okay,
I didn't do anything wrong.
What's going on tonight?
So she's pressing charges on me for assault.
Pretty close.
You tell her I'll drop the charges if she'll drop them.
Do you want me to tell you or no?
Yes.
This is the last chance.
Yes, I'm sorry.
We're not going to do the back and forth. Okay?
Okay.
I've been respectful with you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I accept your apology. She's being placed under arrest for domestic battery. That's, your statements, boyfriend's statements, Ralph's statements. Okay? She said that you punched her in the face and held her on the ground.
You want to hold my hand? You want to look at my hands? Look, there's no marks anywhere. Take them. Take a hand. I'll take a polygraph right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've just never been arrested. I don't understand what's going on.
She's telling you that, or she's telling us that you hit her in the face and held her onto the ground when she was trying to leave.
The kid just now told you that my brother did that. I swear, I'll put my hand on the Bible.
She stated that your brother never grabbed Simon by the throat.
I wasn't anywhere near that, though. You can ask my brother right now. Look at my hands. I'm going to press charges on everybody if y'all don't look at my hands. I didn't do any of this. Look, you can look. There's no blood marks anywhere. I haven't hit her. My brother's got marks all over his hands from punching her. I swear to God.
So it's simple battery. It's not, yours is not domestic. Battery in the state of Florida
I didn't hit her.
Is as simple as the unwanted touching of another person.
I broke them up, but that's all I did. You can ask my brother, ask Ralph. The landlord saw me break them up.
She said when you held her on the ground, it was out in the front of the house.
No, you can ask the neighbors. They were out here. They were punching each other. He drug her out the window, and they were dragging each other, punching each other in the front yard.
She also told us...
And she's intoxicated, and I'm sober.
Freaking dead, because I've been on this call for forever and a day. She said that your brother did not hit her. She said that all of her injuries...
Well, you would go ask my brother?
Other than the one to her face, were from...
She's intoxicated, and you can... I'll sit here and be quiet, but you can go ask my brother and see if he'll admit that he punched her, because I did not do it.
I did ask your brother that. Your brother said that he did not touch her.
And now I'm going to go to jail because he's the one who punched her.
He said that he did not touch her, and he did not see when you and her were...
They were both out here. I've never been in jail before, sir. I called you because I wanted them to stop, because of the kids.
She was placed under arrest.
I know that, but I shouldn't be going to jail for something I didn't do. You should tell her I'm going to charge her with perjury for lying.
And you can do that.
She's intoxicated, though. Anything she says tomorrow, she's not going to remember. She's going to wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't remember anything that happened last night, and I'm going to sue the police department.
Okay.
Y'all wrongfully arrested me.
That's incorrect. She has physical injuries to her body.
She has physical injuries, and I have no marks on my hands. I have no marks on my hands anywhere. I would have marks on my hands if I punched her. Okay. I would have marks all over my hands. So any attorney's going to look at my hands and look at y'all's case and be like, what the hell?
Unless you struck her with a part of your body that's not the top of your
I haven't touched her. Anything. I showed you where she bit me. I'm sorry I'm yelling, but...
She's getting charged for that.
My brother's the one who did this. You're going to take me to jail without him. You can ask the landlord, my wife, and everybody.
I did talk to Ralph.
I've never hit anybody, ever like that. If I would have hit them, why would I have called y'all?
Okay.
I was on the phone when they were hitting each other. Called the police station. They were on the phone with me while they were punching each other.
Josh.
I'm sorry, you gotta call the St. Pete police. I didn't do this. This is fucked up. I didn't do this. I've never been arrested, ever. They both got domestic assaults 1 million times.
Okay, so you've never been arrested in your life?
I got arrested in the past, but it was thrown out because it was my brother. He punched me in the face, and I hit him back, and they threw it out in court because he was hitting my mom.
Okay.
Hitting my mom.
Okay.
Multiple assault charges. I told you, if they both go to jail for hitting each other, that's cool. But they beat the shit out of each other.
I asked her about that. She refuses to say that your brother struck her at all.
They both are saying that because they don't want to press charges on the other one because they love each other. So tomorrow, when she gets out, she comes over here, and one of those kids die because y'all didn't take both of them to jail. It's going to be y'all's fault.
Josh.
I've never been in trouble.
I can only go off of the evidence that I have.
You have evidence? Look at my hands. Look all over my body. I'll strip search. I'll take a goddamn polygraph. Go ask the neighbors. They were outside in the... Ask that neighbor. Right there.
We're not yelling anymore. Last chance.
You're going to take me to jail for something I didn't do.
I'm explaining everything to you right now.
Well, you need to go tell her that I'll drop my charges of pressing charges and she'll drop this because I didn't hit her. That's bullshit.
Well,
She's
said
only
you
countercharging because I'm
grabbed her
trying.
and held her on the
I didn't
ground.
grab her. I never held her one time. I was on the phone with y'all when they were outside fighting. On the phone with the police. I called them because I was afraid of this. I said that I'm afraid that they're going to turn it around and
what did I
something
just tell
like,
you
I'm
about?
sorry. My wife is in there upset right now. She doesn't know what's going on. Like I said, we called.
The way you're acting isn't helping.
I'm sorry.
It's
I've
making
never
it
been
way worse.
I know I've been to law enforcement school. You got to look at my hands and everything. I have no marks from hitting anybody anywhere. Actually, you can take a mold of my hands if you want to and compare them to her hands on her face. I've never done anything like that. My brother, his hands are bloody from beating the shit out of her. Go look at his knuckles right now. I'm telling you. I swear to God. I'll come in tomorrow and take a polygraph if you want me to. But I've never done anything wrong. We're only down here so we can get out of here. Our van broke down.
And that's why I asked her multiple times if your brother struck her.
And they fought like cats and dogs. I was on the phone with the police station when y'all pulled up, and the lady heard my brother swing at me and say, "I'm going to beat your ass for calling the police," because he was mad that I called.
But she is getting charged for that.
I get that, but I didn't hit anybody. I swear to God. I only called because of the kids.
Let me chat with the other officers here.
I mean, you put an ankle monitor on me so I don't go anywhere. I swear I won't go anywhere. I've never been to jail. I don't do this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell at you.
Let me talk to these two. I'll tell you what, I'll even go a step further. I'll call a supervisor, run it by him, and then I'll get back to you. We're going to stay here.
I don't want to do this to you. I don't want to fight.
Oh, well, you didn't fight. If you would have fought, you'd be...
I know, but that's the thing. I call the police and I get in trouble. This isn't cool. She doesn't deserve to have those kids if she's going to keep on abusing them like this. That's why I called y'all.
All right, let me talk with them, and I'll get back to you. Just hang out here, sit back, and I'll call a supervisor, and I'll come back with you. All right? Touch your knee. I don't want to hit your knee.
She was charged with domestic battery following her arrest and booked into the Volusia County Branch Jail. She was released later that day without bond, as is typical for misdemeanor domestic battery charges in Florida, pending a court appearance. Want to watch more videos like this one? Click the one on the screen now.